I'm joined here on the backside by Norm Casse and Gutierrez, trainer and jockey of Southlawn, coming up in the Kentucky Oaks. They're going to talk a little bit of Kentucky Oaks today. Norm, I'll start with you first. Tell me a little bit about Southlawn as an individual. We've talked about, being in the race, the post positions, your dad also having Wonder Wheel in the race, who coincidentally is drawn right next door. They actually came out of the same maiden race here at Churchill. Tell me about how she was when you first got her.
She's always a professional horse, always a super talented horse. What you're seeing now is kind of what we were expecting her entire 2-year-old campaign as well. I have no qualms admitting that we did a myectomy after her last start as a 2-year-old. Seems to have made a big difference. Raylu's made a big difference, and she's undefeated ever since.
She's owned by Mr. Masterson, and you had a big hand in Tepin's success with your father and him being her owner. He followed you when you went out on your own, and just tell me what it means to have him along for this ride, potentially getting your first grade one with him.
I think it's kind of it's poetic. It's a story tale or a fairy tale, to be honest. I mean, if we could pull this off and win the Oaks for him, I don't know, if anything could be more meaningful.
All right, thanks, Norm. Let's switch to Raylu. Raylu, you're a really confident rider. You're not afraid to tell anybody when you're feeling really, really confident about mounts that you have. Just tell me about your relationship with Southlawn. You guys seem to get along really well, and just your confidence coming into this race.
She's amazing, and she gives me that confidence. The first time I rode her, she made a very bold move down the backside, and she continued on, and she won. And the last race she won, staying on the rail, kicking on, and she gives me that confidence. It's horse racing. It's all about the horses, and fortunately, Jose's been putting me on some really great horses, and we ran into Southlawn.
Santos Inc. not doing too bad these days.
Not doing too bad.
You've been in the Oaks before. You were on Hidden Connection, I believe it was last year. You've been in the Derby, so you have a little bit of what to experience. Does that kind of add to the confidence level coming in?
Yeah, I mean, just having the been there, done that factor, it's so important to have that. Just staying part of your routine, being disciplined, doing what you do. And last year I was a little, starstruck, whatever, but this year I'm much more prepared. And the Knicks are in the playoffs. I'm feeling good about myself.
Yeah, I see you repping them here.
Absolutely, New York forever.
All right. Thanks, Norm and Raylu. Connections of Southlawn. Really looking forward to the Kentucky Oaks tomorrow. So